So I've decided I'm going to go free to play now in Genshin Impact. Make sure you stick around and I'll explain why I think you should do the same. What's going on, guys? I'm RiverFox. Welcome back to the channel. First of all, I apologize I've not uploaded at all on this channel for a good few weeks now. It's been a mixture of, I think, pretty much burnout, lack of content in the game, and yeah, there's just not been much for me to be able to cover and, you know, get some good decent content out of. But I wanted to come on and do this video for you today and explain why I'm going to be going free to play now in Genshin Impact and why I think you should do the same, because I have spent a lot of money on this game, far more than I would ever like to admit, and far more than I even want to know myself, because I haven't really got that much to show for it. Yes, I have got loads and loads of characters. I got more characters than you can shake a stick at, but is there really any point having all of these characters? Because I would say 95% of the characters that I've actually got, I don't even level up. I've barely used majority of them. There's literally just probably, I'd say, about 5 or 6 that I actually do use. So there's really no point wasting loads and loads of money on wishes and crystals and things, because you just don't get anything worthwhile out of it. So I'm going to go through, first of all, I'm going to show you what sort of things I have got. Now, my main characters that I do use, I will use Keqing. Now, she's got no constellations to her at all. She is just standard Keqing. I use her. She is pretty much my main character. I have actually got some talents leveled up on her. I can't level up anymore at the moment because I'm still waiting to be able to get the materials that I need from the wolf and things to level her up any further. But she's got some pretty leveled up talents. Tartaglia, I mean, I don't use him very often, but I have leveled him up a little bit. He is level 80. He's got no constellations to him at all. Ganyu, now, she is a C1, but again, I do use her. She has been leveled up quite a bit because she's, until recently, has been a major part in my loadout. My main one that I use pretty much every single loadout I have is my Zhongli. Now, he does have some leveled up talents to him, but is Constellation C1. I was lucky, very lucky at the time when they first came out. I did manage to get 2 in the same banner. So he does do really well, and I absolutely love Zhongli. He is one of the best. Now, I have got Xiao. I have leveled him up. I do use him in certain circumstances, but again, not that often. Another real big one that I use is Ningguang. Now, she is only a 4-star character, but she is so easy to get. I managed to get, I think, in a couple of different banners, actually, not even in the same banner. I have actually got a full C6 Ningguang, and this was before the times that I actually started spending money on this game. I managed to get these so lucky. I just got so many of them. Now, I am in the process of leveling her talents up. I'm going to try and get these up to max, because Ningguang is an absolutely fantastic 4-star character. She should be a 5-star without a doubt. Another one that I will use sometimes is Bennett. Now, with Bennett, I don't advise going past a C5, because if you do actually set it to the C6, then anyone in your party will be changed and deal pyro damage, so you don't want that. But I have got him a C5 again. I've been pretty lucky in getting loads of Bennets and things for him. He doesn't have the greatest artifact set on him, but he's got the Festering Desire, and I have got him up to level 80. Now Venti, oh my god, did it cost me so much money to get Venti. Yes, Venti is one of the best that you can use, especially when you are going through your Spiral Abyss or any crowds of enemies. He is going to be fantastic, but you would not believe how much money I've actually had to spend for this one animated character in a game. It kind of makes me sick to think about how much I actually spent. I'm not gonna tell you how much, but I've spent a lot getting Venti, because for the second or third time in a row I have lost the 50-50. I actually got up to 85 wishes and I got Mona. So then I had to start from scratch again, and I had to buy more wishes and more wishes and more wishes to be able to finally get Venti. So I have at least got him, and I don't even have the materials now to level him up any further because I've run out of Mora. But separate story. We do have Fischl now. She's been in the process of leveling up, but she kind of got stuck by the wayside, so I don't use her that much anymore. She's a C5, so chances I'll probably get the last C6 in the next banner when that comes out. Her talents, so nothing too major. Now Beidou is a pretty easy one to get. I got her quite early on. I haven't even finished leveling her any further because I just don't use her at all anymore. I used to when I first started playing the game. She was a really great character to use. So if you're early on in the game, Beidou can be absolutely awesome. Razor is another fantastic one to get. Another 4-star character, which is pretty easy for you to get from wishes. So if you can get Razor, you're going to be able to do some pretty decent damage anyway. Kaya, of course, free to play. You get that from playing the game anyway. He's okay. I've just never leveled him up. I've got other ones I use instead. Zhang Ling, she can be a pretty decent one as well. Definitely, you can get her free. So another good one that you can use without having to spend any money. Albedo, I do absolutely like Albedo. I haven't never leveled him up on my main account, but on my second account I'll level him up. He's one of the main characters that I use in my loadout every day, so definitely a good one to use. Of course, you got your standard traveler, which would do some pretty decent damage with those. Barbara, I don't really like Barbara personally. A lot of people use her, but I just personally don't like her. Xinyan, now again, she is a C6. I've got full constellations on her. Don't like her myself, but a lot of people have said that she's a really good character to use. So if you've got her, brilliant, you'll do some good damage with that. Amber, another free character that you'll get just by playing. Noelle, I've never leveled her at all. I don't like her at all. She's a C1 on this account. Actually, C2, because I take it all back. C3, because that's how little I actually use Noelle. Now I've got Lisa. Don't use her. You can get her free from playing the game as well. Sucrose, I use her time and again, but only for when I'm farming, so that's why she's never been leveled up. We do have Diona. Not such a fan of her at all, but she can be a really good ice character. She just uses a bow and I don't get on too well with the bows in this game. Jean, never leveled her up because never found personal use for it, but she can be a really good one if you have got her. Of course, Mona I got recently, can't level her up because I got Nomura anyway. Chongyang, another good one. Jingqi, I think that's how you pronounce it. Not a fan of him, so never leveled him up either. So, I mean, I have got quite a lot of characters. I've also got quite a lot of weapons which I can use as well. So let me just go into the weapons to show you what weapons we have got. Now, for Ningguang, I was really lucky and I did get a 5-star book for Ningguang to use. I did have to spend a lot of money yet again on the Staff of Homa. Won't go into that one. We got Skyward Spine, which never got finishing leveling that one up either. The deathmatch you get from your battle pass. So if you do spend any money on the game, battle pass, I recommend getting that. And your Welking Moon if you want to get any daily Prima Gems. But the weapons from the Battle Pass are really good. Now, I've also got Black Sword. Good one again. I've got the Flute, which is Refinement 4. We've got the Stringless, Festering Desire. Now, the Lithic Spear, I started leveling, but then when I got the Staff of Homa, I never found a use for that one then either. We've also got Favonia's Warbow, Prototype Archiac. You know, all of these are pretty decent weapons, but there's just so many in here that I'm not going to use. So I'm spending money on these wishes to get characters and weapons and things that you just don't have enough materials in the game in order to level everything up. It takes so much to actually level things up, and one of my biggest gripes of this game is artifacts. The artifact domains, in my opinion, are absolute trash. Do not waste your resin on them. I can't stress that enough. I went through 37 fragile resin in the Geo artifact domain, and I have not got a single artifact that is OP. I've got some, I got some okay ones, like this has got, HP, crit damage, crit rate. I got some okay artifacts in here, but there is nothing that I would say that is absolutely OP and worth the spend on fragile resin. So don't even bother going into artifact domains and wasting your resin in those. Talent books, your hero wit, they can be an absolute nightmare to get as well. There's just so many things in the game that you need to spend your resin on that you're far better off spending resin for. Talent book domains, ley lines for your Mora and your hero's wit and things like that. So just don't waste them on artifact domains. Do your bosses and things, and personally just find four or five characters that you really like and work on those. Don't worry too much about getting every single new character as soon as they come out, because as I say, you won't have enough materials, you won't have enough resin, you won't have artifacts, talent books, heroes wit, Mora, anything. You won't have enough materials in order to level every single character up. So just go for your main four, and in my case, my main four now is I've got my Keqing, I use my Zhongli, I will use Ningguang, and now I'm using either Venti or Ganyu. They are the main sort of characters that I will use, and I will use them every single day, and just work on those. Get them as high as you can, get some a good weapon on it. Even 4-star weapons are still pretty decent. They don't have to be 5-star weapons like this. I mean, the flute I used on Keqing for quite some time, and that's a 4-star weapon, and it's really good. So just make do with what you have. Don't waste your money. Don't spend it on wishes, anything like that. Just take it from me, someone who's spent far too much money on this game. But I hope that does help you out. If it does, don't forget to hit the like, smash subscribe, turn on the notification bell. I promise I will get back into proper regular content creating soon. But until then, I hope you have a fantastic day, save your money, and stay safe, my friends.